What? No, no. Yeah. I want them out of your face. Right. I want them out. It takes extra stuff. Right. Yeah. That's not it's probably. Although you just don't. Yeah. 5 years. Sure. She made it multiple times. And it's always been sad. Hey, so that was.
We'll go ahead and get started with introductions today. We'll have the Honorable Judge Robert Whitwell, who's going to be swearing in the state portion of today's event. And then we have the Honorable Judge Wood, the United District, Magistrate Judge, who's going to be doing federal party. So at this time, I would like to invite Judge Whitwell up. Take the podium. If you have a few words that you want to bestow upon everyone, and then after that, I will go ahead and use the names as he administers myself and a card in, and ask you to remain standing until I want to be called, and you'll sit down, and then we'll just on.
Well, I don't have a speech very nice for you today. I just want to tell you that it is a great experience to do what you fix to do and to practice somebody and get to see what goes on in the real world out in the private field and where you assistant DA and with me as a chancery judge and Mr. Percy as a federal magistrate. It's just an honor to get to do that. I did it when I was in law school and I termed of Governor Cliff Finch. And if you've ever heard of Cliff Finch, he was quite a character. He was the district attorney over Batesville, the 17th District. But that's all. I do have one statement that I always make to students swearing in. And it comes from an Old Testament verse, Isaiah 15, verse 4, that says, God has given you, the learned, a word to speak to him who is weak in due time. And think about that a bit. You are the learned. You have been trained. You've been taught in this law school. and you are the person that can help those that need it, and you be out there helping people in what you do. And we should never forget that there are always people that are less fortunate than us. And we take real pride in making sure they're taken care of, in addition to those that get paid. So think about that as you go into your practice. All right, so I'll be swearing in everybody that's gonna do a state internship, externship. You will call the name then?
Okay, I'll call the name, so they go in a minute to you.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Quintera Brown. Okay. Caleb Chambers. Catherine Clinton. Taylor Dorncott. Lauren Gray. Mason Gibbons. Hayden Lancaster. Eleanor Katz. Mallory Matthews. Amber Morrison. Lydia Milan. Regina Burke. Erica Washington. Jacob Williams. Mary Parker Williams. Daniel Wood. Natalie Shan. Okay, so that is for the fall. Let me go ahead and read out the spring names as well. William Martell. Jamie Blanchard. Hypatia Fleming. Sharon Nick Layton. Kelly Lee. Kelly Lee. Alia Ned. Molly Perry. Maria Ramirez. Jason Robertson. David Lee Pearson Simmons. Abigail Thurman. Haley Tyrell. Jackson Bent. Victoria Warren. Abiette Williams. And Nicolette Young.
All right. So. I'm gonna, read the oath and let you repeat after me. I'm gonna say I, and then I'll ask you to state your name. And so that you will be taking this oath individually. So everybody, raise your right hand. I, and state your name. Do upon my oath. Solemnly swear or affirm. That when granted that authority. I will demean myself in accord. With the conditions and limitations of the Mississippi Law Student Limited Practice Act. Good job. According to the best of my learning and ability. And with all good fidelity. As well as to the court. As to the client. That I will use no falsehood. Or delay any person's cause for lucre or malice. And that I will support the Constitution of the United States. Constitution of the State of Mississippi. It doesn't say it, but I say it, so here we go. All right. I turn over to the person.
I'm Roy Percy. I'm the magistrate judge for the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Mississippi. My courthouse is here in Oxford. Congratulations on your externships. but just say soak it up, just watch, keep your ears open and your eyes open and, just watch and learn. And if you ever have the opportunity to argue, in court, just, you'll be nervous. Everybody, I was always nervous, even after I've been practicing 10 years, I was nervous every time, but just rely on your preparation. Preparation is everything. Preparation, trumps everything, when it comes to argument. So just rely on that and you'll be just fine. Just remember, you always know arguing a case or arguing a motion, you know more about that case than the judge does that you're arguing in front of. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to you argue, but you know more about it. So that's all I have.
All right, federal for fall, please stand up when I call your name. Caleb Tavis. Catherine Fenton. Peyton Lancaster. Amber Morrison. Lacey Owen Milan. Regina Rose. Erica Washington. And Natalie Shan. Thank you.
Okay, since we don't have many of you doing this, I can take the time to ask where you're doing your externship.
And we do have spring ones too, as well. We're doing spring ones at the same time. Spring ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I jumped the gun on myself.
All right. William Bartel. Jamie Blanchard. Sarah Nicolaton. Kelly Lee. Alia Merritt. Maria Ramirez. Jackson Vance. And Omiete Williams.
Okay, so it's like a little longer than I thought I would take, but I already said I would do it. I am curious. Let's start with you.
I'll be part of the MacArthur Justice Clinic for the fall.
Okay.
I'll be part of the MacArthur Justice Clinic for the fall.
All right, let's go down the road. Okay.
I'll be part of the MacArthur Justice Clinic for the fall. MacArthur Justice.
But what do you got?
I got 16 of the handpicked best students in this class.
I'm part of the MacArthur Justice Clinic for the fall.
Okay.
I'm also a part of the Justice Clinic for the fall. Also part of the MacArthur Justice Clinic for the spring. I'm also part of the Justice Clinic for the fall.
All
Me as well for the spring. MacArthur Justice.
right, everybody.
MacArthur. MacArthur Justice Spring.
All right.
MacArthur Justice Spring.
MacArthur Justice Spring.
Congratulations. All right, I will, administer this oath in the form of question. So if you'll just raise your right hand. Let me ask, do you solemnly swear that you have read and are familiar with the Code of Professional Responsibility of the Mississippi State Bar and with federal procedural and evidentiary rules, as well as the Uniform Local Civil Rules of the Northern and Southern Districts of Mississippi? And do you understand that you are bound by the precepts therein contained as fully as if you were admitted to the practice of law in the Northern District of Mississippi? Do you further accept the privileges granted to you, as well as the responsibilities that will devolve upon you so that you may be more useful through your clinical education in the service of justice? If so, please say, I do, so help me God.
I do, so help me God.
All right, congratulations.
Cliff, did you want to add anything?
I always want to add something that I will have my chance to do in the class.
Okay. Thank you both again so much for taking time out of your very, very busy schedule to be here today. I know this means a lot to our students to be able to have this celebration and to formalize what they're getting ready to get into this semester, which is big thing, working with Cliff and with transactional, and you all are going to figure out what you do like, what you don't like, but you're gonna figure out if there's always a need. And no matter what kind of volume practice, you're always gonna be able to help fill a need, whether it's the discipline that you've chosen or not, because it may just be a simple conversation from someone that just needs to ask me 1 or 2 questions. But you're going to have an impact on people in more ways than you know, even if you choose not to practice within the scope of the clinic that you're in. But you will always have that tool set and that knowledge to offer to anybody that comes to you, even if it's just 1 or 2 sentences that you say to them. So this experience is going to be so valuable because you're working with offenders who have national networks. We're so happy to have the Guardian Justice Clinic here in Oxford, Mississippi, at the University of Mississippi. It's headquartered in Chicago, and those are heavy hitters, big swingers that are hitting, big lawsuits, every day. So I hope you all realize how great this opportunity is going to be for you and how it's going to continue to stay with you going forward, even after you graduate. So that being said, we are finished. We'll be able to wrap up a little bit early, and you all are free to go if you want to stay and have a chat with either Judge Whitwell or Judge Percy. I'm sure they'll be happy to answer any questions, but that concludes our fairness process. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Other thing that we're interested in.
Oxford. So what's the ordinance? What is Oxford? What is the ordinance? Yeah.
Without license.
Well, not the anniversary.
I don't know, I would.
So what, so it's a